Dick Jones from Wood Jones Associates is with us today, Bill. Time to talk about taxes.
That's right. Taxes and so much more from Wood Jones and Associates. Good morning, Dick. How are you, buddy?
Good morning.
Yeah. I just brought up your website, by the way, and one of the things that I want to advise our listeners is check out. That's woodjones.com, of course, and one of the links there is to selected tax tips, and it's amazing. All the various things you could look at and consider if you have somebody going to college, buying a vehicle, owning a home, debt forgiveness, all kinds of stuff.
There's all kinds of stuff. We've actually got two of them going. The one of woodjones.com and then fixtaxproblems.com. If you go up there, you'll see my mouth open. I made a video last night,
really?
and I started it too soon, so
Oh, wow,
the
okay.
video has actually got my mouth wide open.
Oh,
but
well,
anyway,
that's right.
saw my first 1099K yesterday.
Did you, though? Yeah, okay. Remind our listeners what that is, 1099K.
That's where a merchant that takes credit cards actually sends you out the amount of money that they receive. The law says that anything over $20,000 in 200 transactions, but I think the merchants actually are sending them out just to everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever they had. I don't think they're using that cutoff. So it has the total, of course, but then it has your monthly usage on
Imagine
it for
that.
the 12 months.
Yes,
So
yeah.
it's kind of a neat little form, but
Yeah.
if you've been on PayPal and eBay, I'm sure
Right.
those are going to come out here shortly. That particular one I did not, was not an eBay. It was a merchant account.
Sure,
But,
yeah.
it's a new ball game, and
Yeah.
it's supposed to be reported not this year, but next year it's supposed to be reported as its own line item. So
Okay.
on the tax return.
Yeah.
So
So there are a
it's
lot of
quite
people
something.
out there who sell and make money on eBay, and this is going to be a way that they're going to be taxed on those transactions. $20,000 or 200 a year, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Or 200 a month.
$20,000 a year
Yeah.
or 200 transactions.
Or 200 transactions.
So I don't know how. Like I say, the couple of merchants that I have talked to, they're not going to adhere to that. If you have, let's say, 100 items and $10,000, that's what you're going to get.
Sure.
They're not going to. They're not going to take a chance. They're just going to do it with everybody blanket, and so there you go.
Yeah.
So be sure you report your eBay sales and PayPal or whatever else you've got going out
Yeah.
there. So,
Well,
but
no
that's
surprise
true
there.
in any tax return. I mean,
Sure.
report your income as it is, and if you have to pay taxes, so be it.
Yeah, that's right. And when we talk about tax tips, we're not talking about tax loopholes. These are legal ways of really reducing your taxes.
That is correct.
Yeah.
It's take advantage of every deduction that you can possibly take advantage
Exactly,
of.
yeah.
Every legal advantage. Some people come in and say, well, it's not worth my time to look that up. Well, it would be worth my time if it was, say, be $50, $100 or
Sure.
whatever the case might be. And a lot of times, more than that.
Mm-hmm.
But, Uncle Sam's getting a little more sticky every year. So if you're going to claim mileage, be doggone sure that you got a log. And that's a big deduction that a lot of people leave on the table occasionally. So tax problems. We still fight tax problems. I had 4 new ones last week. So Uncle Sam is knocking on doors big time. So if you've got a tax problem, got back tax returns that haven't been filed.
Yeah.
Always file your tax return, because if you're going to try to get a deal with Uncle Sam, you have to be current with your filings. That's payroll taxes. If you have to pay estimated taxes like you do in your case,
Sure.
estimated taxes have to be paid, and tax returns have to be filed.
Yeah. Dick, is that pretty common, though, when it comes to tax problems? People not filing? Do you find that you get a high number of those?
Bill, that is a very big problem.
Yeah.
It is a good percentage of what I deal with. That's where we've got to start.
Yeah.
Because I've got a guy call me last week, and he said that they've levied his wages. And I talked to the RO, and I said, I need a payment plan on this. And he said, well, not until I get